Now we come to one of my favorite parts, and that for each graduation is listening to the perspectives of our student speaker. And it's my great pleasure to introduce this year's student speaker, Ruksaar Ali Mohammed. Ruksaar is from Mountain House, California, UC Berkeley in 2020. She's graduating with a degree in molecular cell biology with an emphasis in neurobiology. Throughout her 4 years at Berkeley, Ruksaar has passionately delved into various interests. For instance, she has been a research assistant at the UC Berkeley School of Optometry for 3 years, working on childhood myopia studies, and she's currently preparing an important publication on this research that she pursued. Additionally, Ruksaar served as the president of the Foundation for International Medical Relief of Children and as a board member of Jiva Clinic, an organization focused on South Asian heart health. Outside of her studies, Ruksaar has been a member of UCB Diwani, the Bollywood dance team, and for 2 years she served as the captain and led her team to compete at a national competition. After graduation, Ruksaar will be training as a medical assistant, and she plans to eventually attend medical school, where she aims to integrate her diverse interests into her medical career. So, welcome, Ruksaar.
Good morning. Assalamu alaikum. And I am honored to be your student speaker today. To all my fellow graduates, congrats on what is, for the most of us, our very first in-person graduation ceremony. We've come a long way, our faces filling up small boxes, creating a mosaic on our laptop screens. A mosaic of backgrounds, a mosaic of sciences, a mosaic of interests. You get it. This is the point of the speech where you all go, one more graduation speech with an intense metaphor somehow we've been. You're not wrong, because this is that metaphor. Hear me out though. As a biology major, the most artistic I have been allowed to get the past 4 years was by drawing hexagons. So many hexagons, I think I can say without a doubt that all of us here can draw those little 6-membered rings in our sleep. So needless to say, when I was creating this creative writing piece to deliver in front of you all, I knew that I needed to somehow connect my life, your life, our major. But how does one do that when MCB hosts a wide variety of tracks? And these are usually hosted in the form of our 6 emphases, bringing together each individual's interest and love for biology. So what better way to describe our major other than the art form that culminates discovery, individuality, and life, a mosaic. I like to think that our work in science is a mosaic of the world that we are living in. A lot of us have structured our lives to follow a specific timeline. And over time, we've learned that the structure of our life, every plan we make, every goal we have, will inevitably be disrupted. Disruption leads to disease. Biochemistry, biophysics, and structural biology teaches us just that. The very structures and molecules that allow us to live can go off track and cause a variety of illnesses. But through the disruption, through the illness, finding the structure that works is the way that we can truly get back on track. And getting back on track is something that for a lot of us, family plays a role. From the way we cope to the way we behave, our families can define the type of person we have become. Genetics, genomics, evolution, and development has connected all of us. As a twin, genetics has always sparked my curiosity. Why are we so similar and why are we so different? This answer, of course, lies in biology. The study of the human genome has brought us all together in ways that were probably unfathomable many years ago. Ultimately, our distinct genotypes and phenotypes have all transformed the way we understand why you are who you are and I am who I am. Who am I? Is an all-encompassing question. Its relevance rose during the pandemic. As COVID invaded our homes and our bodies, an existential crisis followed right behind. Slowly but surely, though, we learned to cohabitate with this virus. And now, immunology and molecular medicine have become prominent more than ever before. The biological mechanisms of infectious disease have shown that our body is what truly knows us the best, and that our immune system has definitely put in some overtime for us the past few years. And when our immune system, our body gives up, molecular therapeutics comes into play. Many of our lives, directly or indirectly, have been defined by one disease, by one illness. Life is unfair to us. At one moment it's complete, and the next it's shattered into pieces. A diagnosis can often be the hammer shattering our hope, but molecular therapeutics can be what glues it back together. And thus, targeted approaches to treat the diseases of the world is the hope that we all need. And though we talk about individual aspects and systems of the human body, it's important to visit the basics. Cell biology, development, and physiology explain this basic unit of life. One cell becomes a whole being. To me, Berkeley can be seen as that one starting cell. From the day we stepped foot here, every facet of Berkeley has transformed us into a complex, knowledge-ridden individual, turning our quaint little city into a central dogma of sorts. And when they say brain like Berkeley, they really weren't kidding. Neurobiology depends on our brain's awareness of itself, creating an infinite loop of consciousness and subconsciousness. Our life is full of perspectives because this world isn't an easy place to live in. Day after day, we are tested with the hardest of tasks and thoughts. Yet through it all, our brains will generate and regenerate these emotions, allowing us to constantly learn and grow. As I said, our work in science is a mosaic of the world we are in. Similarly, each of our 6 emphases are a mosaic of MCB. To all the family, friends, and faculty here today, thank you for being a part of this artwork that we call life. A special shout out to my parents, my sister, my friends, new and old, and my roommates, all who I couldn't have gone to Berkeley without. There's a Tumblr quote that was actually the inspiration of this speech. I am a mosaic of everyone I've ever loved, even for a heartbeat. So to my family and friends, I'd like to believe that I am a mosaic of all of you. And to all my fellow classmates, if Berkeley has taught me one thing, it's that regardless of what you are going through, be proud of yourself for being here. Be proud of standing up for what's right, whether that be the right to healthcare or the right to choose. Making a change from Berkeley to your hometown or from the river to the sea. And I hope that our work in science does not limit us to hide behind microscopes and whiteboards, but rather extends out to activism and support for the right to live. And be proud that the mosaic of the last 4 years has now turned you into a graduate from the #1 public university in the world. The human body is so intricate. You know this. Each cell, each organ, each system, all with such minute, distinct roles, yet all working together in synergy. We are here today because of this mosaic of biology, and I hope that if there's anything that you can take away from this today is that you deserve to be kind to yourself, to be kind to your body, to be kind to your mind, and to be kind to your heart. Because that kindness is yet another piece that will add on to the mosaic of you. Congratulations to the class of 2024, and thank you.